Hashtag Protect Guam is presented by Guam Visitors Bureau.
All right, Hoffy guys, and welcome to this brand new segment, this collaboration that we've put together. And you're going to see more of it in the next couple of weeks. And this is a collaboration that we've done with GVB. Man, we partnered with GVB. We've done so many amazing events, in the past. And then, 2020 hit and everything just kind of, went into pause in regards to events that we do with GVB and stuff like that. So, towards the end of the year, I think I love the timing of this to kind of wrap things up, get get what people thought of the year, and then kind of move into 2021 with a whole new view. And I think this is an awesome special that we have here teaming up with GVB. It's the Protect Guam campaign that we got here. So I'm just going to head and introduce our guest for today. And with me on the show, I do have Kraig Camacho from the representing the Guam Visitors Bureau. We also have Bella here and Iowani, who are the KOLs. And we'll talk about what KOL is and what it means and what their job in the campaign is. So to start things off, guys, thank you so much. And Happy New Year, if anything.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I know. I mean, and I talked about it, we're at the end of it, we're moving into 2021. The vaccine is here. So we're going to get to that towards the end and kind of like get everybody's perspective of how we're feeling. But real quick, for those who are just jumping on and watching right now, a little information of what hashtag project or hashtag Protect Guam campaign is. And I'll throw it to Kraig to kind of give us a little background of what it is.
Okay, so first off, Victorious Man, thank you for giving us this platform, and as well, thank you to Bella and Iowani for joining us. The Protect Guam campaign actually is launched all the way through January 20th, and kind of entails us kind of getting Guam back into a sense of normalcy, migrating to back a sense of normalcy, but a kind of new normalcy, right? Where we kind of social distancing, wearing a mask, and all those things that we have to adhere to now. And so, having this campaign just provides us an opportunity to kind of get the community involved, wrap our heads together, hold our hands together, and help the community kind of piece together this whole COVID era thing. I know, our CAR scores are kind of getting better. And so we got to kind of look towards that new normalcy and what we need to do going forward to kind of help provide a more touchless, seamless Guam, and also just kind of to feel comfortable again with socializing and being around other people, and so that we're all cognizant of all these social distancing regulations that we still need to be mindful of going forward. But yeah, I don't want to keep chatting about all that stuff. The fun part is, similar to our previous campaigns with Insta Guam, there is a photo contest. And so, again, we kind of wrapped our heads around, what are some of the themes that we could do for this photo contest. And similar to like the Insta Guam campaign, where we would have people interact, share their photos, and enter in a chance to win $100. We're applying this to the whole COVID Protect Guam campaign. And you could enter in and post your photos via Instagram. And in one of the 4 following actual events, right? So wearing a mask is one, showcasing Guam's heroes, how you're staying active and healthy during this pandemic. But lastly, how are you and what are you doing to protect Guam, or encouraging others as we move along? And I'm sure Bella, Iowani, you guys have a bunch of stories and, in how you guys kind of still go on with your lives and having to handle things with your friends, with your family and such. So, we definitely got to take this opportunity to get the community involved in knowing where we go from here, right? And how we evolve in this whole situation.
Awesome. So let's jump it right into it, guys. Bella and Iowani. I mean, it's such an awesome, to me, it's such an awesome opportunity for GVB to look and in the past we've kind of reached out. When we do promotions, we reach out to to bigger markets for models or for for idols that people could look up to. But as Guam progressed through the past 5 years, we stopped that and we kind of looked back into our community, because we do have influencers in our community. We do have people who we can look, who the people can look up to, who are from Guam. And I think that's the main key that I love that GVB has put together, is we got to go local, and that's exactly what we're doing here with this promotion. We look back into our community, and we saw you guys as as influencers in our community, especially to our age demographic, because we have to push that message, and we have to understand it, and you guys are at the forefront of pushing this. So how did you guys get involved? And we'll start with Bella.
Well, Robbie reached out to me actually, and she messaged me asking me to. This is a really good option. Also, like, definitely really want to promote it, just because, like, I'm a mom, and I want to keep my family safe, and I miss my grandparents and everything. So of course, like, we want this pandemic to be over and for the spread to stop. So yeah, that's pretty much how I started and why I really wanted to join this campaign. Yeah.
And in Iowani, I mean, you during the COVID, did that affect you in any way? Did work stop for you and you had to go back? What was your situation during COVID?
Well, for me, like, yeah, like everyone else, so like work kind of like slowed down. So for me, I always kind of try to make look at the more positive side of it. Like, what else can I do? Am I able to learn something more? Uh, and then also with like the whole mask wearing thing, I like to do like a lot of fashion things. So I kind of like try to do like postings about like how you can make your mask more wearable, make it fashionable, kind of make it part of your everyday kind of thing, because it's we have to wear it anyways. So I know, make it like kind of like part of your everyday wardrobe kind of thing, So like it's pretty cool. So when they contacted me for the Protect Guam campaign, I was like, oh, this is really cool, because I can like get my creative side flowing. I can take some photos wearing some outfits, and then show people like how you can wear different kind of masks for like everyday kind of scenarios. Whether you're going to the grocery store, going to the gym, you can put your mask into your kind of like your style kind of way.
True. Yeah, I think it also gives us like a chance to post, because I think during COVID I didn't really post that much, just because we were always at home, so it gave us a chance to be out in the social media world again, I guess.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And so that was a cool thing with the collaboration and GVB reaching out to you guys. Let's bring back just a little bit, talk about how COVID affected you guys personally. So we'll throw it to Bella first, and I know it's affected everybody. So well, let's talk about that before we move on into what we can better ourselves in 2021.
Okay, well, so when COVID actually started, I was pregnant, and it was really hard for me. Like, being pregnant alone was kind of stressful, but being pregnant during a pandemic was very hard. Like, I feel like that's something a mother, shouldn't go through. But times are hard now, and we just had to just go with the flow. And I just remember when it first happened, like, my baby daddy did not want to take me out. He was like, "You're not going anywhere. You're going to stay home. Like, I'm not going to chance you getting sick." And which was great, because during the time when people weren't wearing masks yet, people were getting sick, not knowing that they had COVID. So I'm really grateful for my baby daddy. But yeah, I always, doctor's appointments, man, I had to, I could bring like, my boyfriend, but I couldn't bring like, like my family. It was only one person. And then even giving birth, it was kind of sad, like people got to like bring in like their mom and their like, like their family into the birthing room. And, I wasn't able to do any of those things because, the like everything with COVID going on. But I had my family on FaceTime, but a lot of my family actually hasn't met my son yet, which is kind of, sad. I didn't have like one of the like baby showers or like a christening or anything, because, we just really want to stop the spread. And my son is high risk too. So I really I just don't want him to, be out there, him catching COVID. And I really I really wish that we did have that app, that COVID app around that time. Because someone very close to me did get COVID, and I was so scared. Like, I was nervous. Like, I didn't know what to do if my son got it. Like, I didn't know what to do if I got it and then my son got it. I think I was pretty much blaming myself during that time someone close to me got COVID, because it was basically like, when you go to a restaurant, you take off your mask and, you're so relaxed. You're like, okay, well, I'm just going to have fun. And then you don't put your mask on, but after you're done eating. So I'm pretty sure that's where someone close to me got it. And it was just very nerve wracking for me. Yeah, it's pretty much my story, but yeah.
Because it's crazy, because after, I mean, I know, I know both of you, Bella and Iowani, before COVID-19, we were, you both had a different lifestyle where, we're out there in the public with the people, we're all face to face. And then when COVID happened, and Bella, you talked about, the restaurant scene, when COVID happened, that part of our livelihood was kind of like put on hold. So we can jump to Iowani, and how did COVID affect you?
So like for me, prior to COVID, I was always traveling throughout Asia because that's where a lot of my work is. And then locally, because my main job is I'm a makeup artist. So of course, if there's no events or no parties or prom, weddings happening, then pretty much everything for me is like gone. So like I couldn't really work on people because I also didn't want to be like face to face, because when you're doing makeup, you're like literally in front of their face kind of thing. So I was like, okay, can't really work right now and do stuff. But um, so yeah, all of that kind of took a pause. So like what I ended up doing is, okay, what can I do now? So then it's pretty cool because I kind of got into like video editing. I started doing kind of like more makeup content on myself. Uh, yeah, just kind of like stuff like that. More fitness, more healthy lifestyle kind of thing.
And Kraig, I want to hear your side of the story. How did COVID affect you? And I know with you guys at GVB, you guys were always on location with work and everything. So how did GVB affect you work wise and also personal wise?
Man, just a domino effect of cancellation, events after events, and really just for us, it started with the Coco Kids Fest event in March. And can you imagine all the parents, children looking forward to these events year after year? And we build these events up from the beginning, and you get that event equity, that brand equity from these events, and you build them up. And COVID definitely kind of took us by surprise, and we took a couple steps back. But I mean, I kind of like to flip the coin and look at the other side, and kind of look at, maybe this is a good way to see how we can protect Guam more, right? And so how we could, be more mindful of how we spread germs and bacteria, washing our hands. I always look at it like, your mom says, hey, boy, move back from the TV. You're too close. You're going to get blind. I think this is like, hey, wash your hands. Remember to wash your hands. And this is like that huge slap on the hand that says, hey, now we have to really do it, And so it's like getting us all towards that, I think, makes us a better community. And I think when we kind of move back to our events, and we got to kind of adapt and evolve, right? And see how we treat people. We got to be mindful of people who are, I know there's germophobics all around that touched something before even COVID hit. Imagine now the magnitude for these certain people, right? That maybe feel a little bit more like germophobes. But, we got to be mindful for that. But, canceling events and seeing a lot of these things happen was definitely a negative twist. But, moving forward, I think together you're going to see events raise their standards. Higher expectations now for the delivery of services, and I think that's all what we need. We are kind of looking forward, and that's how I think we can flip the coin, so to speak. But yeah, for me personally, I have an 81-year-old mom that we're kind of protecting. We've been kind of staying in a cave for the past 8-9 months. But again, I always like to look at things and try to look at the bright side. We're all still here. We're all still able to share these things. And what's also important is like you find new ways to work. You find new innovative ways to be creative. Like Iowani said, he's getting into graphics and all that stuff. And for me, it's like, what's new? I know I'm meeting my neighbors more. So there's a lot of positive things that are coming out of this. It's I like to take the good points and protect Guam is definitely a good point. And going forward, I mean, I know the actual campaign lasts until January 20th, but I don't think that what we're going to be doing now should end. And protecting Guam should, we should sustain that kind of mindset going forward, and how we kind of protect each other, protect our families, protect our women, protect our children. You know what I mean? And so going forward, I look forward to at GVB, you have to live the role. I'm sure you opinion leaders too, you guys have to carry on a certain way, because that's who you are, right? And so we got to portray who we are, and going out and doing these things, wearing a mask, washing our hands. My nephew, Kanan, we just had a family gathering the other day, and man, I swear, I was like, this kid probably never washed his hands before COVID. And I'm just counting how many times he was washing his hands during our family outing. And I was just like, man, I'm so proud of that kid, and just seeing how even our children can adapt and evolve. They're so fast and they're so quick, and I run out of the car sometimes, don't have my mask on. Honest mistake. And then I'm back to my car to run and go get my mask. But, my daughter, she'll tell me, hey, Dad, your mask, or, and I'm just like, I guess that's what they're there for, right? Well, we're getting older, but
yes. And
that's my spiel.
You talk about a time where we didn't see this coming. It was like it was something that was just thrown at us, like, hey, watch out, COVID-19. So we had, and I think that was the beauty of it, is how we rose from the fire, from something like this, which hit the whole world. And people had to adapt. You use the word adapt, and we kind of did, and we switched things up. Like, look at the way we're working. We're usually we'll do this in the studio at the radio station, but no, we're doing this on Zoom. We've adapted, and we're keeping the ball rolling. It's like, hey, the show does not stop, so we won't stop. We just find new ways to make things, so that's such a beautiful thing, to see everybody, come together as a community to figure out how do we move forward from this as we head into a whole new year. So that's amazing. I'm gonna get to let's talk. I want to hear about feedbacks, and I know I'm gonna get this is for Bella and Iowani, the feedbacks from your followers of you guys we started this hashtag Protect Guam. Let's hear about some feedbacks. Bella.
Well, a lot of my friends, when I did post it, they definitely did. I guess it was a little bit more lax before, I guess. I guess the numbers are going down, and people were like, oh, okay, like, the numbers are down, like, it's fine, like, you can just chill. But when the numbers started rising again, that's when the campaign started. And my friends did reach out to me and were asking me what the campaign was. And, I did explain to them what it was, how you can use it in your like what Iowani said, how you can use it in your everyday lifestyle. I know people think like masks are ugly, but honestly, I think I love it because, like, you can be ugly in peace, like,
That's so true.
Like you can just go, right? Like you can like go to the grocery store and you can just look like a wreck, and like people won't know who you are because they only see half of your face, So, yeah, I actually don't mind the mask, to be honest. If anything, I probably might just still wear it anyways. But yeah, I think my followers and my friends, they definitely did have awesome feedback. I see a lot of my friends now, they started wearing masks, and not that they never really did, but just more like when like social gatherings and stuff, they pretty much keep their mask on now. And I think the Protect Guam, I actually clicked the hashtag, and it looks like people are really responding back really well to it. and the giveaway. So it seems like it's working really well. And there's different masks. And honestly, okay, so if you're gonna wear like those fashion masks, I do recommend putting like those medical masks under it. I know there's like a test, right? Like if you blow on a candle, and if it blows out, like it won't protect you. That's like that's a thing, right?
Yep. I saw that.
That's the only thing I recommend. Yeah. I guess that'd be the only thing I recommend. I recommend it to my friends, especially on my live video. But yeah, that's pretty much it from me.
Nice. I see Iowani is out and about. Let's jump to you if you're able to just tell us how, have you heard anything from your followers regarding the hashtag Protect Guam campaign?
Sorry, I was losing connection.
All good.
Okay, so
Ooh, are you at the gym?
yeah, the coffee shop closed, so I had to transfer. Okay, so feedback. I guess people are uh, they're asking more about it, kind of thing, and then people are actually loving it. Like, for one, we're helping spread awareness. For two, we're making this campaign more, even though it's serious, we're making it fun by posting like the whole fashion mask kind of thing. So yeah, there's a lot of good feedback. People are enjoying, the content of it, and I like the interaction of it. Like people are asking more about it. Yeah.
As long as somebody asked the question about it, or reacted to your photo on Instagram, that's how it's working, because somebody out there got the
Yeah.
message. And as long as one or two people got it, they can take that message, spread it on, and it spreads like fire. And I think the key thing, and I believe it was a perfect thing that GVB did, was to reach out to you guys who have the connection out in the community. To spread that message, that was just an awesome thing. So I guess to kind of wrap things up here, we'll throw it back to you guys. 2021, we're celebrating a whole new year. What do you guys see in this coming year? What do you guys think we should, or what do you guys think about this new year, 2020? We'll start with Bella.
It's so funny because I just saw a meme saying nobody claimed 2021 to be their year. We're all gonna walk slowly. Nobody touch anything. But no, I think well, I went to Monsanto just recently, and I was talking, about like their sales and everything, and they said that they don't really expect tourism really to be up by the second quarter. I'm not too sure if that's accurate or not. But I do really hope that the Guam visitors can come and people can start traveling more freely. I definitely hope things do relax. I know the vaccine is out, and the health workers are already got it, and I know a couple of nurses, and they said they didn't really get any like side effects or anything. So I'm hoping everything pretty much goes back to normal. But even if it does go back to normal, what Kraig said, like we should just keep washing our hands and staying clean, because you never know. Even if it's just like the flu, like nobody wants to get the flu, so we should just keep staying clean, staying healthy. And I'm pretty sure right now, I think there's like a mental health like awareness thing going on. And I think during the pandemic, a lot of people have been working on their mental health, and I think that's a really great thing. So I think we're all going to walk out of here, with a really good mind and a really good, good health. I know people are working out. People are coming in like losing like 50 pounds from the pandemic, and I'm like, man, I think I gained weight. But no, I think we're all going to do really good this year, and man, I really hope everyone gets to thrive this year, especially Guam tourism. Yeah, for sure.
Amen. And Iowani?
What do I want from 2021? Corona free, mask gone. I want to be able to go back to work and be able to interact with all my different clients and stuff. Opening up travels. Like I think this year I had a pretty long break, and I kind of enjoyed the downtime honestly, because prior to COVID I was always on the go, like every single month. I'm just always so busy. But 2021, I'm kind of like ready to like the fast pace again and everything.
Amazing. So I guess I'll throw it to Kraig for the last bit here to close out. So one more time. So one more time, Kraig, before you get to your closing remarks, just review for people who just jumped on, might have just jumped on right now, the hashtag Protect Guam campaign. I know there's a giveaway that's happening, so just those information before we close out.
All right, so we'll be choosing 10 winners with the best user-generated content for each of those 4 categories that I just mentioned earlier, which was wearing a mask, showcasing Guam's heroes, how you stay active and healthy during this pandemic, and then last, how do you protect Guam, or how do you encourage others to protect Guam going forward? And so, just sharing those actual stories or experiences, I think. Is very critical to see how we all deal with the COVID era, so to speak. And so, yeah, we'll be looking out for winners, just like the Insta Guam campaign. And I encourage everyone all the time, go to GVB's website, visit guam.com, and just see what's out there. I mean, for me, I look forward for events in 2021, and the visitguam.com website is a great resource to see what kind of events are going to be happening, and kind of hopefully in 2021 we kind of inch back into having these events and stuff like the Guam Barbecue Block Party, the United Guam Marathon, and all these events we really work hard to be in. And I'm sure, I mean, like Iowani shared, these are a lot of the things that people are involved in making happen. And so I look forward to seeing in 2021 people rejuvenated and excited to go back to doing these communal things that we do, even outside of our jobs, you know what I mean? To volunteer, to help, and to raise awareness. And that's why I like to personally thank Bella and Iowani. Thank you guys so much, man. And then continue to do what you guys do. Even through all of this, you think you would have a somber attitude, or you'd feel like, but I mean, you guys are doing what you're doing because of your energy, and we really appreciate that. And Victorious, thank you too as well, to KUAM and all your sister stations for all that you guys do to help share this. GVB, we kind of, I miss traveling. From our Asian destinations, just meeting new people, even traveling with our local entourage to show them what we do for our island, But I want to flip the coin again and say that, now that we're doing less traveling and we're out, we've kind of turned the mirror towards the island. And that excites me a great deal that we're able to do that. And I always say it's like a symbiotic relationship, right, that we have with our island people and tourism. It works together. No matter what analytics or research is out there, people come to an island because of their people, because of their experiences. And so I just want to leave in saying that, we gotta reinvest in protecting our people amidst this coronavirus pandemic, so that we can shine even brighter going forward in 2021 and even forward. It is a setback, but again, flipping that coin, you're going to see a rejuvenation, or a resurgence, so to speak. But so, yeah, thank you guys, man.
Awesome. All right, guys, thank you so much. That's all the time we have here. So again, you guys take care, wear the mask, and thank you guys for all that you're doing with the message, hashtag Protect Guam, and pushing that. Thank you so much. And Happy New Year. Happy 2021.
Happy New Year. Thank you for
Happy
having
New
us.
Year.
Hashtag Protect Guam is presented by Guam Visitors Bureau.